Hey team, what's going on? Jesse Dale, Macro Missionary. So let's talk about our probiotics and prebiotics for that matter, worth the money. And if we are going to spend our money on probiotics, what you can look for so you're not ripped off. Because you get ripped off on your probiotic, we need to call this guy and he will eat whoever ripped you off. He is hungry. And sharks got great guts. They eat a lot of pro and prebiotic foods. All right. So why would you want to invest in a pre or probiotic? So the gut is literally our second brain. We've put a lot of videos out about this. I won't regurgitate them to you, but basically they're linking gut health to hunger. They're linking basically almost any hormone that it's signaled to the brain. They're linking it to depression, anxiety. If our gut is out of balance, it can literally impact how many calories we absorb. Now it's not a gigantic impact, but it is an impact nonetheless. So, all right. So if you're not eating a lot of pre and probiotic foods, which is definitely cool. You can definitely get your pre and probiotics naturally. Sometimes that's tough to do day after day. So if you say, you know what, I am going to buy a probiotic or prebiotic, and I would actually really suggest that you give a probiotic a try. They're not expensive. I got on one a couple years ago, and I've actually doubled my dose of mine, and it's helped me immensely this week in mood, and it's helped me immensely in bloatedness. I was just having some bloated issues, particularly when I eat some of the foods that I love, and I learned that those were throwing off my gut bacteria. So that probiotic helps to balance that gut bacteria so I don't feel like a big bloated seal. All right, so you're sold, you're in, you're going to go buy a probiotic. Let's make sure you don't get ripped off. You pretty much want to look for these 4 species. Now, there's thousands of species of probiotics out there. These are kind of the top 4. So there might be other species in your probiotic. And we'll go over how much of each species here in a minute. So all probiotics start with lactobacillus. And I'm just going to abbreviate that with L or not say it at all. So lactobacillus. So when you're looking at your bottle, if you're not seeing what I'm talking about here, look for the word first, lactobacillus. All right. So first we have lactis, or it also might be written on the probiotic as animus. That helps in just preventing digestive ills or digestive issues that can occur. All right. The second, number 2 that you want to look for is acidophilus. Okay. Acidophilus basically balances out your good and bad gut bacteria. So we talked about calorie absorption. So if your gut is predominantly a high amount of firmicutes, they extract calories from food very, very good. Where the bacteroidetes, they aren't as good at extracting calories for food. So if your gut is like way up here in firmicutes, you're going to extract more calories from the food you eat. And if it's the flip-flop and your gut is more bacteroidete predominant, then you're not going to extract and be as efficient as extracting calories. Hey, even if it's just 2 calories, I'll take every one I can get. So that's acidophilus. Long gum in mice studies, which most studies are done on mice, has actually been a type of bacteria that helps decrease anxiety. It's also a very strong antioxidant. So that's why you're going to want that in your probiotic. And then last one is planternum. And that helps. That's the money one, like for a guy like me who struggles with bloatedness and whatnot, because it reduces gut inflammation. It also helps in the digestion of protein. So for a while, I would go out and do like these real big meat restaurants like Fogo de Chao. And this was before I was really taking my probiotic supplementation seriously and my gut health seriously. So anyway, I would go and I'd eat large amounts of protein and just have real bad potty problems. So we'll leave it at that. So I'm not seeing that. The other day, just the way it worked out, I had 100 grams of protein kind of all at once, and my gut health was in balance and I didn't have those issues. So definitely. All right, next, you want to make sure your probiotic has bio-tracked technology. All right, just like anything, it's not necessarily what you take in, it's what you're left over with. All right. So a lot of places they'll do what's called pixie dusting. So they'll put a bunch of ingredients in there and then you don't absorb a lot of them. BioTracked technology makes sure that you absorb the species of probiotics that you're eating. So basically, when you took them in supplemental form, a lot are going to get destroyed. Okay. So, and we'll talk about that. So knowing that a lot are going to get destroyed, you want to make sure that you absorb the ones that make it through the process. All right. And if your probiotic doesn't have the BioTrack technology, you're not going to absorb. So it's just like you're just kind of urinating them out, and you just paid $50 for probiotic rich urine. Okay. Don't do that. All right. So those 4, BioTrack technology. And then you're also going to want to make sure that there's the appropriate amount of species in there. I don't think you'll have a problem at your local GNC or wherever you get your probiotic from finding this, but you want at least 0.9 billion of each species. Now, here's the thing. You might look at a probiotic that has 5 billion, but if it doesn't have the BioTrack technology, it's not going to absorb virtually any of that. Okay. The studies on that have been like really, really mind-opening, okay? So again, you might see higher than 0.9 billion. Yeah, I know, right? With a B. But again, it's all about the absorption, so make sure it's got the BioTrack technology in there. All right, awesome. So I would suggest absolutely going and taking and making the investment in a good pre and probiotic. We've done some videos that you can reference, or if you want to comment in the comments, we can tag you in them. But we've done some reference on videos on pre and probiotic foods. So definitely, you don't want to there's no magic pill. Okay, we definitely need to eat an anti-inflammatory and pre and probiotic rich diet as well. So if you're interested in the ProBio that we use, we can ship it right to you. Awesome. Obviously, it does qualify. It actually has those 4. It has 3 other probiotics that the manufacturers feel are beneficial. So, hey, I'll take an extra 3. But those 4 are the main ones, the BioTrack technology, and then 0.9 billion of each culture. And again, if you don't want to go to the GNC, you don't want to do the research, just let us know. We can ship a bottle over to you. All right, rock and roll. You guys have a great rockin' rest of your day.